We never stopped pushing for her release. It took painstaking and intense negotiations, and I want to thank all the hard-working public servants across my administration who worked tirelessly to secure her release.
Back to our top story. President Biden applauding work to free Brittney Griner, but the prisoner swap left behind Paul Whelan, an American still held in Russia.
We're going to break all of this down with an expert here. Tom Firestone is a former resident legal advisor at the U.S. Embassy in Moscow and joins us now to discuss. Tom, thank you for being on the program. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's first talk about Brittney Griner's release. What do you think were the key factors that led to this, and why did it happen now?
Well, I think what happened, I think there have been discussions over a long period of time. The Russians made it clear that until her appeals had run their course, they weren't going to release her. That happened a few months ago. And I think that they just got to a point, I think there'd been a lot of back and forth, and the Biden administration just realized this was the price to get her out. Victor Bout, the Russians were able to play that as big propaganda, victory from a propaganda perspective domestically. So I think that's why it happened.
So let's talk about Paul Whelan. Of course, the administration has been trying to get both Griner and Whelan out of Russia. It didn't happen. Whelan's family saying they're disappointed that he's not out, but saying that the Biden administration made the deal that they could get. Why do you think that they weren't able to get like a 2-for-1 here, I guess?
Well, the Russians were playing real hardball with this. They liked this numerical equivalency. They have been treating Whelan separately because he's the subject of an espionage prosecution. There may be different institutional interests on the Russian side, the FSB, the powerful security services, opposing his release, so that may have been part of it. I am just I very much hope that this and the Trevor Reed case, a previous exchange several months ago, will provide momentum for future prisoner exchanges. Whelan still needs to be gotten out, and there are other Americans. Mark Fogel, a 61-year-old school teacher who got 14 years for cannabis possession as well. So I hope that this provides a precedent and momentum to go forward and get all the Americans out.
Okay, so Griner's release definitely, in the eyes of many, coming at a very, very big cost here. This guy Victor Bout was released today. He's a Russian arms dealer. He was known by the nickname the Merchant of Death. Especially with the war going on between Russia and Ukraine right now, critics of President Biden saying this is a big price to pay for Griner's release. How do you respond to that?
It is a big price to pay. Look, Bout was convicted of selling arms to terrorists for the explicit purpose of killing Americans. He got 25 years in prison. This is a serious, serious bad actor. On the other hand, the administration was very clear that Griner's detention was unacceptable, and they made a very hard decision, as they put it. Also, Bout has been in custody since 2008, so as I think Secretary Blinken said, he was going to get out at some point. It was an extremely difficult decision for the administration, but that's why they get paid the big bucks, I guess, to make these very hard calls, and they just felt it was absolutely essential to get her out.
We mentioned you used to work at the U.S. Embassy there in Moscow. Obviously, tensions are high with Russia at any time, especially now with this war in Ukraine going on. Give me some insight. What do you think? How tense has this been, and what is ahead?
It's been extremely tense. The American staff in the embassy in Moscow is reduced severely. There are very few people left there. I think it's very hard for them to get meetings, to make progress with their Russian counterparts. This is as bad as the political relationship has ever been. I hope that we are able to turn things around. If there is some sort of progress or resolution in Ukraine, maybe there'll be an improvement in relations, and that will help get the other Americans out. But we're at a very, very difficult time in the relationship. Nevertheless, the administration was able to get Brittney Griner out. They were able to get Trevor Reed out, despite the war in Ukraine. As I say, I hope they can get the other Americans out as well.
All right, Tom Firestone, that's where we're going to have to leave it right now. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.